Alright, morning guys, Sunday morning, out on my own today. Roy is out in Australia for a month visiting family, so Roy, if you're watching this, hope you're having a good time, mate. Have a few schooners for me. Just come out onto a cut maize field. Been on here a few times before, not many times, but it's yielded a few silvers, a few William thirds, so you never know what you're going to get. First signal, decent signal. Little pigeon ring. I've got a whole date on there, 1964. So that's cool. That goes towards my little pigeon ring collection, which is growing nicely. Okay, let's see what else we can find, and I'll come back to you when we do. Alright guys, so I'm on a quick coffee break. Just want to say thanks. I've just gone past the 700 subscribers mark, which is just phenomenal, really. Can't believe that many people want to watch what I do, but great stuff nonetheless, and much thanks to everybody. So what I'm going to do is, you might remember a couple of, well, quite a few videos ago, I did a Mine Lab competition with some freebies which I got from Timmy Mullins at Mine Lab. Had a few things left over, a few mouse mats, pens and various bits and pieces. So what I'm going to do moving forwards, each of my videos that I do, I'm going to at some point in the video ask a question which is based on some of my previous videos, and the first person to comment correctly will win that particular prize. So I'm going to start it off with a fairly easy one this week. So the question will be, what was my first gold coin that I found, and what was the date as well? So full description, the monarch, the type of coin it is, and what year it is. I'll simply go to newest comments first, scroll down to the bottom, and then whoever is there with the right answer first will win a, what should we have for this one? Should we have CTX 3030 Mine Lab mouse mat and 2 Mine Lab pens? So we'll start it off like that and see how it goes, and then I'll do one for each subsequent video after until everything's gone, and then try and get my hands on something else and see if we can keep doing it. So yeah, right, I'm going to stop waffling as my coffee's going to go cold, and yeah, I shall see you on the next one. Alright guys, next one, might be a buckle, I think. I think it's one of those little snake buckles. Not sure how old it is, because I know some of them were quite old, but then they were kind of reproduced, I think, later on. But yeah, it's quite nice, that. Not found one before, so we'll see how that cleans up. Only made a copper alloy, but alright, nice one. Right guys, on a bit of stubble today. Came in a little recce on this field a couple of weeks ago. Had a King George III penny, a few bits and pieces. Thought it had a bit of promise, but been on here for about hour and a half, and all I've been pulling up is bits of rubbish, really. But just about to give up. Got a screaming signal. Wasn't sure if it was going to be more aluminium, but I have a feeling I might. Crotal belt. Yeah. Not complete, unfortunately. It's just got a bit of a chip off it, but that's about as complete as I've found it so far. So quite nice. I'll give that a clean up later and put a few pictures up. Okay, a bit of promise, so we'll give it a little while longer. Right guys, I'm on a bit of a wet side of the field. See the hole filling with water. It's our winter's here. Just flipped the sod out. See the imprint there, and I think, well, the size, it's some kind of token, I think, or Yeah. Not sure. Not going to rub it. There's definitely some text on that. So we'll have a proper look at it later. Probably a memorial token, but made of pewter, I think. Anyway, we'll clean it up later. Nice little find. See if we can find out a bit more about it. Right guys, out on my own today. Put the 13-inch coil back on and just mooching along through the lines of maize. So not had much apart from a few buttons so far, but just pulled this out. I think it's another button, but it's got quite a bit of weight to it, which makes me wonder whether it's silver. Could be. This field's produced a few interesting bits and pieces, quite a lot of medieval, but yeah, not sure on that one. Could be silver, it might be tombac or pewter. We'll clean it up and have a look later. Right, next one. I thought it was just a bit of copper at first, very, very thin, but I think it's part of a French jetton, I think. Very worn. Just about to make out a bit of a pattern on it, but wafer thin. Never found one of these in good condition really, but I know you can get them. It just seems not on the soil that we've got up here. So yeah, French jetton, 1500s. Nice, ties in well with the rest of the field. Okay, let's keep going. Right guys, just got a nice little tone, low tone here. Going 1104. I just took my headphone socket out so you can hear the kind of tones I'm listening for. Usually around 1205, 1210, you know, could be hammered coin, so something decent in there anyway. There it is there. What we got? Yeah, nice little buckle. Missing its pin unfortunately, but yeah. There you go. Yeah, I'll take that. Right guys, this one was really deep. Gave a squealing 1146. About 8 inches. Thought it'd be a tin can given the tone, but just flipped it out and there it is there. Looks like a George III penny. 1806 probably. Could be one of the slightly earlier ones, 1799 perhaps. You can just about make out his bust there. That's good. Okay, literally just going up and down these tiny little rows, so I'm only swinging the coil about probably about 3 inches either way, but frustrating, but we'll get in there. So I've got a few finds. Hopefully we'll get some more before we finish. Alright, next one guys, just pulled up this little lead figurine. I think it's a figurine anyway, it's a little base there. Looks like someone's seated. Not sure on that one, could be old, might not be, but I'll give it a little clean up later and try and get some better pictures of it. Right guys, out on some pasture today. Roy's back from Australia, say hello Roy. We're feeling the cold, it's bloody freezing today, excuse my language. Just pulled up this and looks like a little bag seal. Bit of detail on it. We'll have a little clean up later, see if we can get an ID on it. But it's a find. Not been on these fields before, bit of pasture. So we're going to have a little mooch around and see what we can find. Had a few buttons, nothing spectacular, but... Right, stay tuned.